Good afternoon, guys and girls, ladies and gents, all that lovely stuff. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope your Sunday's been going well. Now, this is being made on Sunday. It might not be put out until later, but just wanted to bring you in. Been doing a little bit of work here on the farm. As you can see, I've got everything rowed up, windrowed up into grass at the moment. I'm trying to decide whether to do all of this in silage or uh, part of it in hay. Now, we'll just leave that running. It's fine. Because we love spending money on fuel. Over here, we have 20 square bales of hay and 3 silage. Okay. If we run that, well, actually, can we? No, we can't look into and see what it is. So 20 bales of hay there, 3 silage. We did put the silage away from down here. It actually made silage, so we were able to put that away. Um, yes, we've been busy this morning getting everything put away. Here, as you can tell, got some flour. All right, so we're looking at 35, so that's 55 bales of hay and 27, so that gives us 55 bales of hay and 30 bales of silage. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do a little bit in hay because it would be silly not to. Because it's basically double the amount of hay, almost double the amount of hay per silage that you mix into TMR. And obviously we're mixing TMR. With the probability that we're going to be upping the amount of cattle we have to try to get through next year, if we can make it through this one. Well, we'll keep going. We'll probably, even if we fail, we'll probably charge ourselves something financially, or something to that effect. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a little bit more baling. Just going to have a quick check, guys. Well, I hate missing those things. It's just. I wish I had a pickup that was about 5 miles wide. So yeah, nah, that wouldn't work either. Um, so yeah, we we were able to get one final cut on this. I don't know how much we're going to actually get from this. Um, I'm hoping that we'll get about the same amount that we normally get. May have made this windrow a little bit too big. Wow. Uh, well, she's full, just about. But yeah, I I've been testing over in my other save in this same location. I went out and picked several barns. I might make a video out of that and show you. It seems that all barns are not made the same. Um, that blue barn, for instance, seems to put out more. The cattle barn that I just put in over there seems to put out more milk than say that first cow barn that I got right there. And then there was one, it's a mod. I picked it up from Mod Hub, I believe. I think it's called the Old Australian Milk Shed. That thing puts out some serious amounts of milk. It's crazy. Um, Hang on, I'll bring up this real quick. Just looking in here. So I wanted to sort of look at, okay, so I bought this one. That one's got 30 cows. I wanted them around 25, 30 cows. So we put that one up. We didn't put this one up because it doesn't have a milk. You can't get milk from it. These you can't get milk from. These you can, but they're very low on the amount of cows you can put in. Um, I didn't particularly want to try that one, and that one's expensive for 35 cows. We put that one up. I didn't put that one up, 15 cows. I did put this one up. I think I put, was it this one? No, that one doesn't have a milk, if I'm pretty sure. This one, which is the one we have right here, that one doesn't have a milk. This one, the old Australian milk shed, that some gun with 35 cows in it outdoes this one with 30 cows in it. Um, but like these two, I put both of these up. I put this one up. It only has 25 cows, but apparently they produce better than this one with 30 cows. So yeah, I might bring, I might do a video on that just to show you guys, um, kind of what you can get from Mod Hub and what you're looking at as far as production, milk production, if you're interested in that. Um, I was interested, so that's why I went over there and did it. I've only done 2 test runs on it. The first one I just did a test run to make sure that all the animals, I put all the animals in there fresh, and then built them up to 100% health. The second run I did on it, it gave me a baseline as to sort of what we should expect milk production wise. I wasn't really looking at much else except for the milk production. I did want to know sort of, how much, how much you could get out of, say, or how much storage, food storage it had, how much straw. That Australian shit, I think it was. I put like, I don't know, 25, 30,000 liters of straw into it, and it's like didn't even make a dent. So you could store a lot of straw in that one. Um, why is that not picking up? Did I put the, yeah, it's still down. Oh, it helps if I close that, doesn't it? I am, yep, I am failing as per normal. But yeah, guys, it's been an interesting test, and one of the reasons I'm getting this video out so late is because I just wanted to see if I basically sabotage myself by not doing that kind of testing initially and finding out sort of where. But I took it on face. I took it, and I assumed. Assuming is not a good idea. But I assumed every milk shed was basically the same. You know, it held enough feed. It they all produce the same amount of milk. Blah blah blah. Well, lesson learned. That is not true. And like I said, I'll probably get that together and do a couple of 3 months. I've had to go through a lot of, because I'm only testing it with TMR. I'm not testing it with hay or silage or any of that. I just want to see what could be done with just doing pure silage to get 100% productivity out of it. But yeah, that's something I want to talk to you guys about. See if you might be interested in that. Probably do it since I've got it already set up anyway. But just to kind of give you an idea of, um, if you're trying to do a um, a playthrough, or a survival challenge, what to kind of give yourself, not necessarily to cheat the system, but something that's going to provide you with a decent amount of milk that you don't have to sort of kill yourself to obtain. Let's see what else. Um, yeah, we've got I believe it's 8 pallets of cheese. We're in November. I have the milk down into the productions to be able to get the cheese out this month. If it produces like it should, we should actually manage to get our cheese, and we should being the operative word, manage to get our milk for the year. But even if we do, I'm going to have to sit down and do some numbers because next year I have to double production on all of it. So, this year it was 10 pallets of cheese and 10 pallets of butter. Butter we're good on. The cheese seems to be a bit slow. I don't know if we could change that by making a purely dedicated cheese location, like a dedicated cheese shop, so to speak. I don't even know if they have a dedicated cheese shop. I mean, I know we have dedicated dairies. I don't know if we would be better off putting up a dedicated dairy. As you can see, our money's gone back up because we had another carton roll. We also had 2 months because I was slack, and we had 2 months of wood products that we were able to sell off. So our money's looking a lot better than it was, which is good because we still have to put up. We may be putting up another cow barn. We would definitely be adding more cows and other things for next month. Don't have a time lapse yet. Still working on that, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause where we're at right now on my side and basically jump to cut when we're all finished up here. So I will see you again shortly. So just wanted to bring you guys back. I got a little excitable, I guess you could say, and well, we bailed a fair bit. We got 160. Now, some of this is from that little bitty, that one, that little storage area there. I went in and pulled it out. I had 25 bales in there, I think it was. 25 or 30. I had 30 in there. And I had a few of these in there. I had 3 of these in there. So I grabbed those 3 out of there. I grabbed another 22 from down in that storage and brought them up. And then I brought and put all this in here. Obviously, you know, and I know what's about to happen because I started this off with over 300,000 TMR when I put this second cow barn in. This can hold 50 animals. We're going to take it to 50 next year. And I've had enough of this barn right here. I can't. I just the feed levels of it are just it's not enough. 6,000 food max. And I got 36. I got 703 liters out of it. It's very low milk wise, like in comparison to that one. I'm turning with 30 cows. I'm doing 4,500 liters out of this barn. That one, I I haven't even seen anywhere near 4,000 liters of this. It's been 32, 31, 33 ish. I need something that's going to be a constant performer. It's going to have to perform every month, just like this one. This one has a very good size feed in it. It's got over 23. It's a little over 23,000, I think. I'll just double check that. I'll go ahead and fill it up. And yeah, 23,750. That will easily feed 50 cows per month. So not a problem there. So if I take that same barn and I put it right there, more than likely, well, I'm gonna have to sell these guys off next month anyway. I'm gonna have to sell these guys off next month, the four I've got in here. So while I'm selling them off, I might as well go ahead and take that out, place another cow barn just like that right here. It will fit. I've tested it in my other save. It'll fit with some adjustments. Let me put it that way. We do that. We put our cows back in there. Of course, we'll have to sell all those off, but then we'll put another 30 cows back in there. Finish out the year because I'm planning all this to happen next month so that when January comes around, we start off the year with a bang, and we're going. If you know what I mean, like we're on top of it straight away. But to do that, that means I have got to have a good stockpile of TMR in this location. Got to have it. No choice in the matter. That's about what I'm going to do now. I'm going to jump cut it. I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch me do all this because I'm going to be here for a little while. But yeah, I'm only doing 10.5, so I did look around to see. Whoop, that's the wrong one. I did look around to see. Where was it? In here. There are some mixers, I guess you could say. Where are they? Um, you can tell this is completely unscripted gameplay right here, guys. I'm still trying to figure out where it is. No. I guess that would do TMR. I mean, that's what it's saying. Like, you can dump it in, and it will. 'Cause it says it transforms into TMR. I might have to go. I might have to bring you guys back after I go test that. And this one apparently does the same, and that one apparently does the same. Um, that one's a bit expensive, and so is that one. I don't know why. Oh, that would probably be why. Maybe it holds more? I don't know. Look about the same. Anyway, see, like this one. See, like, I can do TMR here, but look how huge this thing. I mean, this thing is massive. Holy crap. I got like, you, you get an idea now? I mean, look how huge this thing is. I mean, yeah, okay, it's 45,000, but good Lord, that thing's massive. Um, this might would do it, along with a lot of other things. 30,000. I guess that wouldn't be too bad, I guess. And there was one that I was using over on my other save. See, like this one, like it requires mineral feed. I'm not buying mineral feed. It does absolutely nothing for the food that you're producing for your cows. Like if adding mineral feed into the TMR actually made an improvement, I would do it in a heartbeat, but it's not. Yeah, this one. I've got this one in my other save. You'll see it because I've decided I'm going to put out the cow barn comparison. But this one takes. It should be like hay. The most product that you're going to put in is hay, and then silage, and then straw. This one, whoever, I think it's a really cool looking setup. The problem is that instead of doing hay as the major thing that comes in there, and then, okay, so what it requires is 800 silage, 400 hay, and 200 straw. That's not how TMR works. Hay is your main component. Then you add silage in. Then you add straw in as a filler. So yeah, I'm not gonna run this. Um, See, like this is a fermenter. Um, it's not that big. That'd be kind of cool, but you know, I'm not set up to do it. Um, Open air. I don't know what that does. Pig food. Again, it's a mixer, but it requires mineral feed. No, not doing mineral feed. Um, so yeah, like I mean, this thing is massive, and I have no idea what it does. I haven't looked in. It will probably need mineral feed to do the other thing. That's even bigger. Um, Supply production. I don't know if that. I'll have to test that one in my other save too. Maybe it would be pretty good. But yeah, I haven't been able to find any production per se like this one. I mean, this one's really cool, but you still need mineral feed. Um, I haven't tested this one. No, mineral feed needs mineral feed. I don't understand what it is, and everybody wanting to put mineral feed into TMR. It's not required. It's not needed. Um, so yeah, I mean, I'll have to test it in my other save, see if it actually does require that you have to put mineral feed in there. If it doesn't, that would be cool. Um, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get this over here done. And as soon as we get this done, um, obviously we don't have anything left to do over here, so we will be going into next month. And yeah, we're going to see whether we actually manage to get the requirements we needed. Should prove interesting. It's going to be, I mean, really, really close, guys. Very, very close. All right, guys. See you shortly. All right, guys. We've got all of our, um, well, we had a little bit of hay left over. We had part of one, um, yeah, 1,500 left over out of this one silage. And we now have a grand total of 523,269 liters of TMR. So we'll see how far that goes. Um, all right. So we're going to, I think I've got everything situated around here. And it's 2:30 in the afternoon. We've got these set up. Both are running to where they can dump um, food in. And now we got a little bit of milk in here. 984 in this one, and yeah, 984 in this one, and 1312 in this one. You'll notice that I'm doing a barn comparison on my other save. I've got several of them. I think I've got like 7 or 8 barns, cow barns, um, dairy for the Dairy Queens. Um, I'm putting a little something together for that, sort of like a know your barn thing. Yeah, don't use this one. This one kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Wish I had done this little bit of a comparison before I had jumped into this, but you live and learn. Anyway, this one's got 984. What was the other one? 1312. I mean, that's a pretty decent little difference when you're, like every liter of milk counts. Um, anyway, all right, we're gonna speed this up a little bit. Huh. Yep, yep. Speedy Gonzales. Well, not really, because we could do that or that. But I don't want to. Oh, it always does that. Like 9:30 at night. It's like, did I set an alarm for this time? I mean, I don't understand why. Anyway, we'll get going again. Move that back down a little bit. Ooh, I forgot to do employee wages. We'll have to do that as soon as. And now their health went down. Jesus. Ugh. Okay, 7 o'clock in the morning, and yet it does weird things at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's like it's having to think real quickly about, oh, what am I supposed to do? Anyway, we are at 7 o'clock. We are in December. First thing we want to do is pop into here and go to add remove money. That's 2 months. That's 48,000 a month. That's 96,000. So let's knock that out of the way. Boom. Employees are paid. Also, it's December. Forgot about that. Hang on a minute. I have to remember how many employees we have now. You would think I would know this by now, considering I've had employees for a while. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We have 20 employees. Every employee is getting, I don't know, guys, what do you think? Bonuses? I think bonuses. I mean, they had to put up with me for a freaking year. If I had to put up with me for a year, I think I'd get a bonus too. So, we have 20 employees. Let's do, we're going to be really nice this year. Each one of them will get a $2,000 bonus. And there we go. Dang. Makes my account unhappy. But happy employees, good thing. All right. It is freaking dark. Do I have a light? I don't even know if I have a light. Do I have a light? Oh, let's see. Nope, that's not it. Is that it? Yes. There we go. All right. So we have, those are all going to get sold. I don't know what that is back there. That is sugar beets. I know what happens to them. Oh yeah, that is sugar cane. All right. Now we're really not worried about sugar cane anymore because we do have our full amount of English. Brain needs to kick in. Yes, we have all the sugar we need for the end of year 3. Lots and lots and lots and lots of sugar. Oh, this is sugar. I think we're even a pallet over. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pallets of cheese. We have 1 pallet of cheese. Is that snow? Damn it. I don't like the white stuff. Anyway, we have 1 pallet of cheese in here. That is 8 pallets of cheese. Now let's go over here. Look, we have a snowman. We have no snow, but we have a snowman. Yeehaw. All right. And I'm still running around it. You know what? That was just silly. I might want to turn my light off though, huh? Going in the house with the light on would be silly. Okay, close that. Let's go back here and might want. I mean, it is 40 degrees outside, so let's go in. Um, hmm. Hang on a sec. All right, guys. Um, that took a lot longer than I expected. Wow. This is look. I just got to tell you. Um, Krista has made a really nice challenge to, you know, challenge yourself to get things and see if you can make it happen and doing calculations and blah blah blah. He's done a fantastic job. However, I just have to say, if um, if you're eating just two of you this much food in a year, you know, um, that's a lot of food. Seriously, a lot of food. So we have, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5,000 liters of milk. We have tomatoes here. There's 10 pallets of those. This is yeah. I put an 8 stack, so 4, 4, and 2. This is strawberries, 4, 4, and 2. This is bread, 4, 4, and 2. That's 10 pallets of each. So in year two, we need 10 pallets of strawberries. We have those. 10 pallets of tomatoes, right there. 5,000 liters of milk. 10 liters of strawberries. 10 liters of bread. Thank you. 10 liters of butter. So 10 liters. 10 liters. Jeez. Uh, 10 pallets. 10 pallet. Yeah, this one's a little out of shape here. Yeah, overlook my stacking skills. Um, 10 pallets of those. This is all mushrooms. 10 pallets of those. I couldn't go through 10 pallets of mushrooms in a year if I had to. I'd need to be running a restaurant that specialized in like fried mushrooms. Now, in saying that, I love fried mushrooms, especially with a little bit of honey mustard. Oh, or even ranch. Oh my God. There's our 10 pallets of cheese. Yes, 10 pallets of cheese. Boy, those suckers have me worried. We needed 2 pallets of honey. That's them. 4 pallets of eggs. Um, Everything else has been cleared off. So if you go over here and look, you'll notice there's some flour, sugar for next year, a lot of canned stuff. Now these are chili peppers. That's for next year. We have 5 pallets of canola oil. Yep, 5 pallets of canola. These are garlic. 5 pallets of garlic, 5 pallets of spring onions. Back here, more of the cans. Um, what is it? Preserved stuff. We still need more of these. I can't remember. I'm slacking in some of them. We need 10,000 liters of rice for next year. We've already got that. We need 20 pallets of sugar. We we sorry about that, guys. So here we go. Um, Rice, 10,000 liters, 5 pallets. Preserved beetroot. We need one more preserved beetroot, and we'll have next year's uh, year three totals. I don't eat beetroot, guys. Just gonna be straight up honest with you. Um, I would have to be literally starving to eat beetroot, and even then it'd be questionable. Sugar. We need 20 pallets of sugar for next year, and well, as you can see, we have it. We need 3 more pallets of parsnips. You know, I I know vaguely what a parsnip is, but I can't remember the last time I ate one. Again, this would be one of those situations where it would be questionable if I'd eat this, but we have 7 now. We need 3 more. Flour. Now that's not on the list anywhere, so I can store that. Um, Carrots. We have our 10 for the year, so we're going to quit producing those. Chili peppers, we need 5 for next year. We need 5 for the canola oil, which we've already got. We need 5 for the garlic, got them. 5 for the spring onion, got them. Sorghum is obviously um, for our flour because we need 20 pallets of freaking bread next year. And there we go. So everything in there is sorted. Nothing left over from any of that. So there's no extra going into next year. Um, this storage over here is completely empty. As you can see, nothing in it. It's got 50 storage, but nothing in it. Let's go grab our little Mahindra. I love this little thing. If it had better headlights, I'd be over the moon. I wonder if I could drill and put some spotties on this bad boy. Now that would be cool. Any modders out there? Spotties, bruh. Spotties. We need spotties. So as you can see, our money's going back up. We had some wood come out, and that helped a lot. So, oh, where am I going? Oh, over here. Okay. We've got flour in here. We've got a few other things. So we've got square bales, 6,000. We got 50 of them in here. We still have 2 straw bales. Huh. I didn't even realize they were in here. 5 silage. 4 pounds of flour. Lettuce. Ooh, we need to get that out of here. We gotta sell that. That's gotta go. What else do we have? Sugar cane, wood chips. We gotta sell those. Ooh, that's gotta go too. Well, oopsies. Okay, maybe we should just back up, run over the lettuce. You don't think the people that come visit would be too bothered by like tire marks on the lettuce, do you? Nah, surely not. I don't know. Maybe we could say it just appeared. I don't know. Let's run back up here and whoa, oof. This thing gets up and goes. Look at that. 40-mile-an-hour down through there. Jeez. Okay, this is about as unrealistic as we can get, but let's see if it actually works. Will it hook up? No, it will not. Imagine that. That's kind of cool, though, actually, now that I think about it. This one will hook up. So let's back up. There we go. Run down, and it's time to cart some stuff. Anyway, we will finish our check down here, make sure we've cleared everything out because we don't want anything left for next year. We don't want to be cheating or anything. Can we do that? Sure. Can we do that? Yep, sure can. And there we go. We've got 3 of them on there. Let's have a quick look, make sure that we don't need to send anything else out. Sorry guys, I thought I checked this, but sugar. You know what? Just throw that out because we'll get rid of that. Pig food, flour. Yep, looks like everything else has been cleared out. So, all right, let's make some runs with this, and then we will. Probably shouldn't hit that. I mean, it's not like we get a lot for sugar to begin with, but if we damage it, we probably get less. Not that there's any sort of damage thing in here to, like, whoa. Go ahead, go ahead. There we go. Not like there's any type of damage to. I mean, you can look at some of these things and they've got damage, but I think that's like damage that you can repair or wear and tear, whatever you want to call it. Let's see, what else have we got? Um, so yep, cool. I mean, honestly, I could probably come down here with my pickup and get this all in one load, but you know, the Mahindra needs a little bit of a run around, and I like running around in it. I would have liked it if, it'd be really nice if they could get one of the little Kawasaki mules in here. I actually have one of those, and it's got a lot bigger bed area on it. And it's quite useful around the property here. So it'd be really nice if we could get a Kawasaki mule in here because that thing gets up and goes too. I ain't even gonna lie about that. That thing will move on. But it would. I just think it would be cool to have the Kawasaki in here. Uh, I mean, I literally have never even seen the Mahindra in real life. I'm sure they're around somewhere. I've never seen one. But yeah, I just, I mean, the Gator looked like fun. Unfortunately, um, it just didn't seem to, I don't know, it's weird. And I mean, it scooted along, but it didn't scoot like this Mahindra does. This thing gets up and rolls. Um, that'd be nice if we could get like other things. Geez, that sold pretty good. Up to over $500,000. That's nice. Good thing the chickens can't run around or we'd be done run over half of them. There are 4 of these down here. And that's going to be kind of annoying. Let me think about this for a second. Yep, I can lift that on. Cool. Liftable pallets, yay me. I'm not making another trip down here for that. Okay. And nope, we'll go this way. Nothing else out. All pallets are cleared. Any other pallets are, oh, getting a little excitable there, isn't it? No, 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 nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. Alright, and we have cleared out Maya's bakery. She was not happy about that. So we will pop that in and then we'll run over here and have a look-see and we can say goodbye to all this. So we have our lettuce. So 10 pallets of lettuce, 10 pallets of tomatoes, 10 pallets of bread, 10 pallets of butter, 10 pallets of cheese, 10 pallets of mushrooms. We have our 4 pallets of eggs, 2 pallets of honey, and 5,000 liters of milk. And now we go. Is that the, wait, which one is it? Control or? There it is. All right. So, pallets. Clean pallets. 84 pallets of stuff. Wow. All gone. Okay. And again, if 2 people are eating that much, holy crap. That's a lot. And there you go, guys. Year 2 is finished. We have managed to actually achieve getting through year 2, and now we have to prep for year 3. So, you know, I really shouldn't have. I should have taken a screenshot of that. That was just completely and totally silly of me. But we'll run over here. And let's do this here. What do you think? Look at that. All that is got to come out of here next year. That's not including what we're about to do with the other stuff. So this is our little um, thing here. Um, Allows us to capture screenshot, and it does all this stuff here, like it pauses the game, it's early winter, sets times and all that stuff. I just leave it like it is, just get myself a screenshot. And this is the one we'll be using for um, this episode. So no AI stuff here. I mean, I'm still trying to learn to edit. Why is that still there? I mean, it kind of looks cool, but it kind of looks scary too. Anyway, um, that's gonna be it for this one, guys. I've got to do some work because okay, so what we're gonna do, and I'm just gonna give you a rundown. I'm not gonna do it because this is gonna be painful, and I've got to move tractors out of the way, and I've got to sell. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and sell these guys because they've got to go. So sell, all gone. And every time I take a screenshot, this is what it does. This is what it does. It's so weird. It rains. I I do not understand. But anyway, um, and these guys have got to go. So boom, done. All gone. All right, so we've got to move that. We've got to move that tractor and the attached trailer. Then we have to sell all of our cows out of here. And basically, what I'm going to do is this entire area, all this and this is going to be reworked because I'm going to attempt to put, let's see, where's it at? Not that one. That's the one we have. We're getting rid of that. What is that? No. We're going to attempt, let's see here if I can get it. There we go. We're going to attempt to put this right here. So as you can see, it's going to take up some more space. Then we're going to get rid of these two. Probably put another one of these right here. We're going to get rid of these two. Probably put another one of these right here. Along with getting rid of, that's going to bother me. Anyway, getting rid of this pile. I don't know. See, like I put this here to kind of cover these three buildings. So we're going to have to find another spot for this, another spot for this. Put another one of these in, I guess. May have to put another one over here beside this, I think. And we still got to figure out, like, how much that's going to mess up there. I did consider putting this one in here because it's like, but it requires, as you can see, it requires a pasture. It'll hold 35 cows. But in saying that, that thing milks like no tomorrow. Like, In my barn comparison, look, um, we're getting like 4,500 milk at the end of a month out of this. This one, that thing's producing like 17,000 liters of milk off 30 cows. I'm like, what the what? How in the world does that happen? So yeah, we probably won't put that in. And see, like, this is about the same size as that. Um, although, you know, I guess I could um, attempt to put that in there. That would give us about the same space, about, but we're still going to have to figure out something to do with a cow barn. Um, this guy, he's kind of big. Um, I've been testing this one too. This one's basically on par with that one. Um, so it's not bad considering pricing. I may have to dig into our field a little bit more. I wanted to plant sorghum because sorghum is one of those situations that I gotta get 20 freaking pallets of bread, so I'm gonna need sorghum. Um, this one does pretty good, but I think it's it's kind of big. I don't know, but one of these, either this one, no, these are the ones I've tested. So, but this one performs pretty outrageous as well. I think this one in my comparison, in 1 month, this one does 4,500. I think this one does somewhere around 12,000. This one here does about 4,500. This one here does about the same. Which one? This one, 17,000 ish. Um, I haven't tested this one. I just wanted to test like this and other ones that could hold at least 25 to 30 cows. I did test this one. I might, hmm, we might could do that one and then shove, because this one performed pretty good. It performed pretty good. Um, it holds a lot of milk. It also holds a fair bit of feed. I think it's 20,000 feet or something like that. You can only get 35 in it, but I think it's pretty much on par with this one. So we may fit that one in there. We might look at fitting that one in there. And then maybe shove the calf barn behind it because there's absolutely nothing behind it as far as triggers, if this thing will cooperate. Like, there's nothing behind it as far as triggers. Milk's on this side, um, slurry and stuff on this side, food on this side. Yeah, may have to look at that, but yeah, guys, got a bit of work to do here. Got some refiguring of the yard we've got to figure out. Like I said, we're going to change some of this up. I may have to delete all of them and resituate them to where, because these are really close, really, really close. And I may have to redo all this. Um, because we got to have 20 pallets of mushrooms. We have to have 20 pallets of lettuce, strawberries, and tomatoes. Um, and if if I put a third one down, like we're almost done with our preserved food, so I can dump these two, and I can dump these two, and I can change them to something else. This one to veggies to help produce the 20 pallets of lettuce, tomatoes, and strawberries. This one maybe to produce more sorghum. Um, because right now we're getting 2 pallets from each month. Now, granted, that's 8,000 sorghum a month. Um, but 20 pallets of bread, guys. 20 pallets of bread. This one produces at least 3 pallets a month or something like that. And it's only at like the production on it is what? I need to get out of that and get into this. So the production on the large mushroom, I've got it at 150%. Why is it 100? It should be running at 200% because I put 2 people in it and I'm paying their salary. Um, it's producing about 3 pallets per month. Um, I thought I had it higher than that, so it might produce 4 a month. We still need 20 pallets of them, so yeah, 4 a month. I mean, we can leave it where it is. It should get 20 pallets out. Should. We'll have to look into that though. But like I say, all this has got to change. Um, so yeah, it's gonna be a bit of trial and error, guys. But I'm gonna let you go, and I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. And if you like, or if you don't like it, could you, maybe write down in the comments what you didn't like about it, things along those lines. I'd greatly appreciate it. Um, Trying to, get it to where you guys have some enjoyment in watching this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want y'all to just like come in, watch it for 5 minutes, and like, nah. If there's an issue, please let me know. Please, I'd greatly appreciate it. Um, I want to improve my interaction with you guys, so it would be great if you could interact with me a little bit. Let me know what's up. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for your time and your patience. And look, have a great day or morning, night, whatever it might be wherever you're at. And again, thanks for your time. And look forward to chatting to you again. Take care, guys.